Yeah, this is a quality looking shot, this one. That should find the short stuff. Playing this shot from about 210 yards out. Looks to be going with the 5-iron. Not a bad approach. Grab the putter from the caddy. You're dancing. What's in front of them, Henny, with this putt?
The perfect leave. Uphill, can be firm.
And just about 8 feet left to the hole. This one's looking good. And that putt will end up short.
Wanted to get it up to the hole, but was just unable to up that slope.
We know that Riviera starts with a 5-4, but it may as well be a 4-5 because the par 4 second is tougher than the par 5 first.
I've never seen a golf course where you're so happy to start off birdie bogey. It's the strangest thing I've ever seen. The second hole, pretty straight away off the tee shot. The second shot moves a little bit from left to right, back up the hill. There is some space on the right-hand side to miss your second shot up by the green, but there's no guarantees that it'll kick hard enough right to left to get back on the green. It's a sensational second hole.
Oh, stop it. What a shot.
And they've been rolling the ball great today. Another great look.
What an opportunity to make a birdie.
Looking better.
Oh, lovely roll. And that should secure the par on this one. Why don't we catch up with Will Zalatoris?
He's currently 1 stroke better than his rival and playing partner today.
And after that effort, let's take a look at how it stands. Pacific Palisades in California, the site of Riviera, the third hole, par 4. Elevated tee shot.
And a fairly generous fairway, a little bit more room out to the left than what players can see off the tee shot. Second shot is going to be downhill to a green that basically chases away from the player, going from the front portion of it all the way to the back. Difficult to get your second shot close here.
Quality shot, that one. Do you like the view from where you're standing, Henny?
He's got, oh, I'd say roughly 120 here.
Well, this one's going right at the flag. Oh, that's a lovely looking shot into birdie range here at the third. This putt is about 8 feet.
This is their look at birdie.
That starts off on a good line.
Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? An opportunity to make a par here. Well, it was a wonderful approach shot, wasn't it? But unfortunately having to settle for par. And that par ensures he'll stay right there at even par. So many wonderful holes at the George Thomas designed Riviera Country Club. This par 3/4 has to be one of them.
This is a spectacular par 3. Ideally, players want to hit a tee shot that moves significantly from right to left and moving with the contour of the green. If they can do that, then they've got an opportunity to hit it really close. If they challenge the pin off the tee shot, well, it could come up short in that bunker, and that is a massive no-no.
Chance to change his fortunes on the green. This would be a good one to make. It was on a good line. A par putt on the table. Nice line. Just not enough gas.
Wow, shocking to say the least. How do you miss that?
Well, they've found the bunker, but a chance to maybe save from there. Oh, that's clutch. What a way to save your par.
Well, when your rival plays golf every single second of the day and eats birdies for breakfast, lunch and dinner, this is what you get.
Rich, the PGA Tour is basically a power game these days, although the 5th here at Riviera forces players just to hold off the tee.
The fairway does run out about 310 yards off the tee, and players not necessarily going to hit driver here. They have to be mindful that the fairway pitches significantly from right to left on their tee shot. From there, they're hitting their second shots downhill again to a green that chases away from them front to back. Again, a simple looking second shot, but a difficult one to get close.
Now let's switch our attention to Will Zalatoris.
He's sitting there in the rankings at 4th.
Here's Will Zalatoris. Yeah, that's a good line. That should find the surface.
Yep, that'll work. That's fine.
Let's return to live play now. Getting ready to play their third. Currently 4 shots off the pace. Oh, wouldn't that have been nice? And a par putt awaits him. Okay, steady now. Pretty straightforward 4-footer coming up here. That did everything but drop. We don't want to drop any more shots. Let's make this for double. Now 6 strokes back after that hole. The par 3-6, one of the most magnificent holes, not only at Riviera Country Club, but in all of golf.
What an incredible design this is. And it really just takes this green and it makes it into a section of 4. The back right, the front right, front left, and back left, they all have their unique features to it, and that all is due to the simple fact that that bunker, which is tiny, minuscule, almost not even there, it basically shapes that green into the 4 quadrants. It is just an amazing design.
Oh dear, time to get the chipper back out. Looks like a pretty straightforward 5-footer to me.
Yeah, this is looking nice.
That limits the damage. Moving down the leaderboard after that hole. Let's head to the par 4 7th at the Riv. Again, it's a par 4 that requires placement of the tee.
The fairway bunker down the left-hand side comes in quicker than you can imagine, and so players want to try and hit it out towards the far right part of it. But again, you push it a little bit, and now the Barranca comes into play. If you find the fairway, happy days. This green is probably one of the most severe tilted from back to front. Players need to make sure their second shots land past this hole in order for it to come back down towards the hole. You will have a downhill putt, but it's better than coming up short.
This would be a great up and down. Didn't that look good for a long time? Oh, well played.
Just eyeballing that one, trying to make it.
Yep, well done. Sitting at 4 over for the event. The par 4 8th at Riviera is a choose your own adventure. Which fairway do you like to take?
I think most players are going to try and go down the left-hand side, as it seems to be the easier of the two these days. However, where they stick that flag stick, well, that's a different question. If they stick it up front right, the left-hand side of the fairway, that's not the easiest approach. So better be mindful of where that flag stick is in order to pick which side of the fairway you want to drive it down.
Oh, golf clap. That's a beauty. Time for the second shot at the 8th. That's some good golf right there. And this putt is for birdie 3 on the scorecard. Didn't quite have the right stuff there. This is a par putt. And that's going to come up short.
This is, I can't believe what I just saw there. It seems surreal. This is crazy.
Found the green side rough. Why don't we catch up with Will Zalatoris?
He's currently ahead in this rivalry. Let's see what happens.
And now we can take a look at how that play affects the leaderboard. The final hole on the outward half is a par 4 playing back up towards the clubhouse, Rich. It's a good par 4.
Only the big hitters are going to be able to carry that fairway bunker down the left-hand side. Most players are going to try and avoid it and even miss it the fairway out to the right-hand side, which is not a bad miss. From there, the second shot is directly uphill. Deep, deep bunkers on the front right part of this. That is not the place to miss it. Anything that a little bit long will leave you a downhill putt, but that's the safe play.
Oh, my. Bad lie, but a great outcome. Well played. Now let's switch our attention to Will Zalatoris.
Oh, he's out in front here in this rivalry, but can he stay that way?
Looking really good. Let's catch up with the current proceedings. 3 feet to go here to the hole.
This putt to try and save their par.
Yeah, well hold. Let's move on to the next. Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. All right, as we head for home at the Riviera Country Club, is there a hole that's talked about more than the short par 4-10?
No, not at all. And what a hole it is. It's changed a lot over the years. This green is actually reminds me of something you would see at Pinehurst. There's no flat spots on it. It either is downhill or uphill. That's it. Players most likely will take driver or fairway wood and try and leave themselves just on the front left portion of this green. That's the most ideal spot they can hit it, no matter where they put the flagstick. However, hitting it there is nearly impossible. A keen short game is absolute necessity to make birdie here.
So much easier when you roll like that, isn't it?
Yes, very smooth tempo there on that chip.
Yeah, they're good momentum makers, those ones. Good putt for birdie. Now 8 shots back after that hole. The par 5 11th, one of the better scoring holes on the course. Players are thinking 4 when they stand on this tee.
It's just a long straightaway par 5, almost a runway, if you like. Both sides of this fairway flanked by huge eucalyptus trees, which frames this tee shot brilliantly. You find the fairway, second shot, once again, straightforward. You must avoid that bunker front right at all costs. That is deep and nasty. You're not going to enjoy being in there.
Here we have the second shot into the 11th. Oh, I love this type of courage, Rich. Going forward in two.
Using all of his muscles to get that one home in two.
And he's down there. You got to read.
Just got to use the touch of a feather. Barely has to blow on it. This is just downhill.
It's tracking. Ooh.
Downhill putt, and sometimes you think it's going to run out more than it does. Just couldn't quite figure it out this time.
Be nice to see this one go down. Let's see if they make it. Looked good for a while, but unable to drop, just inches away. And that should secure the par on this one. Why don't we catch up with Will Zalatoris?
He's currently in 4th place.
Sitting at -3, currently in 4th position. Gee, that'll keep the momentum rolling, Rich.
Saving one there after being all over the parking lot, chipping in for the par.
When you stand on the 12th tee, Rich, you're thinking to yourself, oh, a couple of strong back-to-back par fours, and it starts right here.
This is where the golf course gets extremely difficult, Luke. This tee shot moves from left to right, but massive overhanging eucalyptus trees down the right-hand side prevents you from hitting a high draw over them. Once you're in the fairway, though, your second shot is to a green that's really not as big as it should be for such a long hole. And there's a famous tree just short and left of this green, Bogey's tree. Not because of the score, because Humphrey Bogart used to sit there and just watch everybody butcher this hole.
Wow, showing Will Zalatoris that this rivalry is indeed not to be taken lightly.
This putt coming up is for birdie. And it's Tiger on top of the leaderboard. Rich, the 13th hole. Slightly different look off the tee.
It's really cool. This tee shot is framed by large eucalyptus trees, both right and left, requires a draw. Nothing else to do. You have to move this golf ball from right to left off this tee. If you do it correctly, well, that golf ball could chase down there miles down this fairway. You find the fairway down there, you're going to love the second shot. The difficulty gets when the pin is all the way back left in this little peninsula. You miss it a little bit left there, you're going to find the barranca, and you're probably going to find a bogey or worse.
Going with the pitching wedge here. Nice shot that. That should find the surface. Well, that'll be one of the shots of the day, that's for sure. Putting for birdie. A wonderful putt. You can claim it. Back-to-back birdies.
Back-to-back birdies, moving the right direction there, Luke.
Sitting at 2 under par in a share of 9th position. Oh, what a gorgeous looking shot that is, Rich. Oh, Rich, how good is that? And that'll be a big boost to his standings on the leaderboard. And after that effort, this is how the field is shaping up. And all of them are chasing Tiger once again as we move to the next. The 14th, Rich, I know it's dear to your heart, the par 3. You made an ace there in tournament history, won a car. How do you tell the players to play it?
Hit a 7-iron, a high little draw 7-iron, and 2 hop it right in the hole, Luke. That's what I suggest. That makes it easy.
This should play. Well, got some sort of streak going on here. Greens in regulation. What a statistic.
Another green in regulation. This is an absolute clinic.
Oh, that's a ripper. And that will take him to 4 under. Oh, a 9-foot chance here. Just didn't drop. And just a little bit of clean-up work remaining on this hole. Managing to maintain their position on the leaderboard after that effort. The 15th, Rich, a very good par 4. Although, if you're Victor Hovland, maybe the fairway's not in your line of sight.
It's a great par 4, and yet there's some players that have seen it a little bit differently lately. I always saw it as a dogleg from left to right, just avoid that fairway bunker down the right-hand side. And this is an interesting green. It's got a high spot on the left, and it's got a low middle section and a high section on the right-hand side, and you never have a flat putt. It is always breaking one direction or another, and it's either straight uphill or straight downhill. This is the most difficult green on the golf course by a long margin. If you see it differently, you can hit it down the right, down 17 fairway, but I fail to see how that's any kind of advantage. This needs just a little work to the left-hand side.
Terrific shot into the 15th and a chance for birdie. Well, Rich, you think they can make this one?
Luke, I gotta say, I don't like their chances. I have been wrong once before, but I really can't remember when that was.
What a disappointment. Just a short putt remaining here. Now let's switch our attention to Will Zalatoris.
Birdied their last hole.
And here we are with the 3rd shot. And down it goes.
Check this out. Holding it out from the fairway. That away. Great shot.
The 16th hole, short par 3, Rich, but really good if he can get it close.
It's an island green, if you can believe that. It's surrounded by bunkers. I think this is another one of the all-time great designs. It's only about 160 yards, Luke, but the whole green is surrounded by bunkers. Everything feeds towards the center and the front of this green once it gets on there. I just think this is a magnificent design. If you hit it in any one of those bunkers, making a par will be nearly impossible.
Never up, never in, as they say, Rich.
Well, I think they fell in love with the line, forgot about the pace.
Sitting at 2 over for the event. The last genuine scoring hole at Riviera is certainly this par 5 17th.
Any hopes of getting it home in 2, you better come up with something special off the tee and make sure to avoid the bunker on the right-hand side.
Oh, that's a high caliber shot. Not bad. Getting ready to play their third. Oh, well done. This putt's about 4 feet from the hole.
Little birdie look in here.
Oh, so close. A par putt awaits. Now 7 shots behind after that. The finishing hole at Riviera, famous for so many exciting finales in tournament history. Rich, take us through the tee shot and approach.
Tee shot up the hill, fairway tilts significantly from left to right. Missing it out to the right is a massive no-no. You'll be blocked out by a bunch of eucalyptus trees that you cannot hit it through. Second shot is to a green that actually tilts away from the players, not towards them, even though the second shot is uphill. Green is historically one of the firmest on the golf course, and getting it close is nearly impossible. It is a heck of a finishing hole.
Oh, tidy looking shot that. And this putt for a final score of 72. Oh, nice looking putt. And that brings to an end his event. Well, Rich, I think it's fair to say that this player struggled with their game this week.
Not stellar by any stretch of the imagination. In fact, it was quite pitiful, to be fair.
On behalf of myself, Rich Beam, and all the hard-working folks at 2K Sports, thanks for tuning in, and see you next time. Sports and the PGA Tour are delighted to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Northern Shore Open is about to begin. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and out on the course following our feature group is the delightful Henny Koyak. Hello, Henny.
Thanks, Luke. Hi, Rich. Yeah, there will be fireworks out there today, let me tell you. These two players have been going back and forth at each other on social media. They have something to prove out on this golf course today.
is a kind fella, isn't he? He's a lovely gent, but he's a killer on the golf course. This is going to be a tough rivalry to take down. Looks like they put a good pass on that one. And Henny, what's he facing with this one?
And from around 135 yards.
Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge. Well, that certainly makes putting a lot easier when you can hit a shot like that.
Full of confidence as well with their putter. Gotta like their chances.
It's just about 3 feet away. Well, Rich, that's got to feel good, opening the first with an underpass score.
I can't ever recall him making a birdie and feeling bad about it. So, yes, birdie on the first, great job.
Here we are at the second tee.
Look, coming off a birdie at the last hole, this player finally is making something happen. Looking forward to the next hole, but danger lurks if they're not careful.
Time to take a look at Justin Rose.
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
And there it goes from the sand. They're looking to get this one close in hopes of saving par. Big par saver coming up for this fella. That's well holed. Finds himself in a share of 7th. Next hole is a short par 4.
Really hoping they play this one aggressively.
Oh, that was pure. Time for the second shot into the third. Look at the line on this one. Get in the hole.
And wow, what an approach. That was a golf shot. Justin Rose may be feeling a bit of pressure in this rivalry after that performance.
9 feet to the cup. Tracking. Oh, what a super shot.
Got to say, putting this well from this distance is a huge confidence booster.
Nicely played. Moving on up the leaderboard now after that hole. Always positive coming off a birdie. Let's see what happens here. This looks to be heading for the cut stuff. Sitting at 2 under. Currently tied third, just a couple out of top spot. Looks to have chosen the 7-iron. A sensational shot and a chance for a birdie here on the 4th. Here's a putt to move into a share of top spot on the leaderboard. Fair effort that. Good birdie. And with that, he'll move to 3 under par. And now over to Justin Rose.
He's happy, just came off a birdie.
Here's Justin Rose. Yeah, that was silky smooth out of the sand. Good shot. Well, that's got to have some impact on the scoreboard. Let's take a look. The 5th hole here at Emery Beach Golf Club is a 172-yard par 3 from the back tees. Rich, your thoughts?
Look, the water on the left-hand side really is just there for decoration. Doesn't come into play. The difficult part, though, is this green sits well above the fairway there on the left-hand side. Most players are going to be bailing out, not wanting to go in that bunker to the right, but you miss it out to the left. You got a really challenging up and down.
That's a shame. Had a chance to hit the green, but couldn't quite get there.
Missing it short there, they will definitely be upset.
Wow, that almost went in the hole. Putting for a par here. Time to take a look at Justin Rose.
He's 2 strokes behind his rival this week.
Going with the 7. Playing within their comfort zone there. So after that effort, let's take a look at the leaderboard. Justin Thomas is atop the leaderboard with a 2-stroke lead. Here we have a par 5. And after a par at the last, chance to maybe take a step in the right direction here. Looks like this one's heading safely for the fairway. Five wins so far this season. That's nicely done. And here we are with the third shot. Just 2 shots behind. That's a touch of class.
Gotta say, his short game is phenomenal.
And this putt to move into a tie for first place. And that's their 4th birdie of the day. And with that, he'll move to 4 under par. With that hole complete, this player is currently tied with Justin Thomas for the lead.
And after that good play, moving up the leaderboard.
From about 100 yards. He shares the lead. What a shot! Almost went in the bucket.
That's right out of the copybooks. Exquisite.
That would be back-to-back birdies for this player.
Just 3 feet to the cup.
This for a birdie run.
Hey, that's a chance. He's currently tied for first. Let's see what happens here at the 8th. Going with the hybrid.
Has got this thing dialed in here, looking good.
It's fair to say that wasn't their best shot.
Not too sure what they hit there, but it wasn't the right one.
Ooh, that almost went down. And Henny, what are they looking at here?
This one's 13 feet from the cup. This for par.
Yeah, good putt. Well hold. And now over to Justin Rose.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Setting up miles from the hole. Oh, what a shame it didn't drop, but that looked good the whole way. Let's take a look at the leaderboard as it stands. And JT is currently our leader. Now a par 5 hole awaits. Oh, that was mashed. Time for the second shot here at the 9th. getting ready to play their third. Just one stroke off the lead. How close was that to going down? And this putt to move into first place.
Rolling end over end. This putt's looking great.
Top effort, that. An opportunity here to move into a tie for first. Time to take a look at Justin Rose.
He's just coming off a drop shot on that last hole.
Oh, stop it. What a way to make your par.
And this is why you got to keep your foot on the gas at all times. These guys and girls are good.
Well, a lovely position for this player, Rich. Tied for the lead as they make the turn.
Well, it's been great watching this player get the best of their rival, but still a long way to go until the end of this tournament. Let's see how it shakes out.
Not quite the shot he was wanting. Henny, what have they got in front of them here?
Setting up from about 130 yards out.
Chosen the pitching wedge here.
Got great connection here. Yeah, this is looking good.
Well, that's well played and sets up a good birdie look here at the 10th. Oh, that would have been nice to make. Just a tiny putt is all that remains. And now over to Justin Rose.
Who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Wonderfully played. And after that effort, that's how it looks.
This hole is a par 3.
Looks like they've got the 5-wood. Sadly, this one will make a splash. Henny, how bad is this lie?
He is not going to like this one bit. This is what bad lies are made of.
Playing their 4th shot. Currently tied for the lead. Oh, wouldn't that have been nice? Oh, these are good for the momentum. These ones right on 8 feet. It's half a chance of being holed, this one. Well done. Currently at -3 for the round. Here we are, Rich, on the 12th tee at Emery Beach. And this par 5 is at 550 from the back tees.
And what a hole this is. Bunker down the right-hand side comes into play if you really mishit it. But the one right in the center, that little zit, I tell you what, that is going to make some players angry. I can promise you that. If you avoid all that, second shot, fairly straightforward. Anything bailing out to the right is going to lead to a really simple pitch shot for your up and down birdie.
This shot here from about 240 yards. Just a couple back from our leader. Seems to have chosen the 3-wood. I know it hasn't come up exactly how they imagine in their mind, Rich, but you've got to like that play.
Airmail the green with that approach.
Oh, I thought that one was going in. Good chance to move deeper under the card. This putt's for 4 under.
Good stuff today, especially the short game has been really sharp today.
It's on a great line. Gee, that had a chance, didn't it? He's got a par putt here. Let's see if he can make it. He's currently sitting in 4th place. Welcome to the tee of a par 4. Second shot here on the 13th. Oh, that's great. It just missed the hole. Yeah, that one will play. Time to take a look at Justin Rose.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Wow, that almost went in the hole. Great touch. Really nicely played.
Love watching this player around the greens.
Lovely moment here. Good opportunity to move into a tie for 3rd. Gee, that's good playing. 6 birdies in a round. And that will take him to 4 under. And Justin Thomas currently leads the field. This hole is a par 4, and it's a pretty lengthy one at that.
Nicely done.
This shot from around the 200-yard marker. He's 2 shots back. Opting for the 5-iron. Not a bad shot, that. Still a chance. And this putt to move them into a tie for 2nd.
And a big moment for this player with just 4 holes left.
That'll sting a bit.
I think they gave that one too much respect. They didn't want to hit it too hard and go racing past the hole.
And now over to Justin Rose.
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Oh, almost went in.
And a par is all but guaranteed after that fantastic bunker shot.
Justin Thomas has built a two-stroke advantage over the field. Teeing off here at the 15th hole. And Henny, what's he looking at here?
Setting up here from about 185 yards.
Looks to have chosen the 7-iron. Hoping for a bounce here, preferably to the left. And he's safely on the green. And this putt will take them to 5 under. That was a gallant attempt. Well, it's a bit disappointing. 3 feet to go here to the hole. The putt drops, now at 4 under with just a few holes to play.
And they're going to have to really focus in here to try and chase down that leader.
Didn't that look good for a long time? So after that effort, this is what the leaderboard looks like. Our leader is a couple of shots up at this stage. Let's see what happens here at the 16th. You're going to put your foot down. This is as good a time as any. Well, that's beautifully judged. Good chance this one, right on 6 feet.
This is what they have left for birdie here.
Oh, what a stroke. Oh, what a round this is. 7 birdies today. And that will take him to 5 under. And now they're sitting in second. 1 spot behind our leader, Justin Thomas.
Always like to see your name moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
Emery Beach Golf Club is another one of these courses, Rich, that has a short par 4 at 17th.
It does. As you can see, a massive bunker down the left-hand side. So players really want to bail out to the right and leave themselves with just a nice, short little pitch shot. Only the brave and the longest are really going to want to challenge this green. A great opportunity for one final birdie.
Time to take a look at Justin Rose.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Oh, yeah. What a shot that was.
This is awesome. Check this out. Opens the blade wide up, goes right underneath it, and finds the bottom of the cup. Bravo indeed, sir.
How close was that to going down? Opportunity to make their par. And there it is. Justin Thomas currently on top spot as we pause for a look at the leaderboard. Here we go, Rich. We're at the lucky last, teeing off the 18th hole. Going with a 3-wood here. Just hoping for an outcome now. He hit that pretty loose. Yep, that's a water ball. Time now for the 4th shot. Only 2 shots off the pace. Oh, you see that one bouncing around the branches like a pinball machine?
Pretty good shot there.
Well, a lovely opportunity to save par here. Good looking putt. Not sure if that one came out of the center of the putter.
Tell you what, watch out. This guy's going to be on full tilt here shortly.
Another great event. No victory ultimately for this player, but at the end of the day, they're not really concerned because they were able to take down the great Justin Rose.
Absolutely. This player threw down their gauntlet this week to Rosie and beat him. It doesn't feel great sometimes to beat Rosie because he's such a nice guy, but hey, you got to do what you got to do. Congratulations to this player on their success. I can't wait to see what they do next on the PGA Tour.
On behalf of Rich Beam and all the hard-working folks at 2K Sports, I'm Luke Elvey. Thanks for joining us. See you next time.